Our first screen is our patient image database. If we need to select a patient, we can start by our search criteria, either last name, first name, which are our criteria are here in our drop downs. Clicking the search button, we can bring up some of the previous patients. In this case, there's only a few patients in our database. Adding patients. We will first start by adding our owner or client by clicking the little guy with the cross next to him. Lines with asterisks are the required information for the software. Always recommended to have patient IDs put in when we are using a client ID here, and then when we're under our patient ad, we would like to make sure we're using that pet ID there. This gives you more criteria, the more information that you want to put in these lines. Again, we only have to worry about the stuff with the asterisk for required fields. However, the more you add, the easier you will find. Once we have selected a patient, and for today we will select our training client, and then under that training client we have our patient. Clicking the patient will bring whatever studies that we have available for him via the date. We can expand or close via the plus and minus sign. Let's start with acquisitions. Once we have our patient selected, we can then come down to the DF Acquire button. And any time that we ever have a question about the function of one of these buttons, I recommend to hover over top of it, and we can see what its function actually does. Hovering over that button, we see Acquire. We shall click that button, and now we are ready to connect. Once we place our sensor plug into the USB port, recommend using a 3.0, something on the back CPU of your computer, something that has direct power. Also recommend not using any type of USB hubs, extensions of any sort.